What up, guys? What is up? It's Shani with Healing Elements here for a timeless reading. This is filmed in November 2021 and done today, which is the 12th of November 2021. But it is a timeless reading for all signs for anyone who happened to click on this video. If you resonate with anything within it, I really think, of course, always that you were guided here for a purpose to, embark on a reflected point, self-reflection of some sort. And I appreciate you and send you tons of positive vibage as always. Today's reading and this timeless reading is out of a very special deck. This is the Mystical Shaman deck from Colette Baron Reed. It is beautiful. I adore the cards. They have great meaning and symbolism and imagery as well. So the first card that you guys got, let's take a look, is Stand Still. So this is asking you to take a moment to assess things, a moment of pause and assessment. It's, a time right now for you to have extra awareness while you pause and remove yourself from anything within and kind of put yourself in a third party, neutral, observing platform from outside, a place where you can be a neutral observer, a kind of observation detective, because things may seem to have been stuck for you or, laying in wait for too long. It may be very frustrating to do so, to be patient any longer. But, stagnancy has to go forward unless, the pond just gets dirty, right? And toxic. So if this is getting on your nerves, just observe, reflect, and, have faith while you do so. And the second card you guys received is the Corn card. This is all about growth and alignment, contributing to prosperity. So what you've done, all the work that you've done, the tangible work, or, the universe is saying you are going to receive tangible rewards for all that hard work. Like a cornucopia, there is, rewards aplenty for you, overflowing with sustenance. And it is because you put in the hard work diligently, maybe even, you've been planning something that took just a lot of meticulous, you know, action and brainstorming. And then this card is just showing you that the gift that you have has been co-creating with the universe and is abundantly, plentiful. You are going to have sustenance. You've manifested, you've put in the work, you've both asked spirit and the universe simultaneously for what you desire, as well as working hard for it with, some actions, of course, that is done all on your part. So, look at the full moon brings in the harvest of corn. There is enough to go round, and you have sowed your seeds pretty much and are ready. So the next card you got, beautiful, the Eagle. And so if you have lost your motivation, this is a great card. If you have lost your drive, your thirst, or desire to pursue maybe your purpose, the Eagle card comes as a huge sign to you that a new beginning is on the horizon. This is all about new beginnings or a whole new attitude toward the same endeavor, same situation, same skill, same relationship, same situation, just a whole brand new approach, new, vantage point. The Eagle, soars high, it has a great vantage point and able to see acutely, right? In a different perspective, a bird's eye view, see the bigger picture is the message with this card. You have to rise, fly, and always, always soar within your situation, whether or not you are stagnant or not. Okay, guys, and the next card that you've received is the Coyote. I love this card. It is all about, it reminds me of the trickster god. You may be, tested right now. You may be being tested over and over because the Coyote card, the Coyote is known as a mischievous, tempting type of trickster in Native American cultures. So pay attention to any detours, any distractions, perhaps disappointments, wasted time that you realize after the fact due to deception. Sometimes the one thing that is a miracle and a blessing, and I can tell you this from experience, sometimes you're tested the most at the time in which you are excelling the most, right? Because it is kind of like training for you to be ready for that next level in spiritual pathway, right? This card is indicating this for you. I truly feel like you are ascending, call it what you may. You are experiencing more and more of what is beyond the veil and what is possible. The next card is another one of my favorites. I love the handprints on this, the circle. This is all about sacred unity, right? Interconnectedness, the spider web that we are all, or the blanket, the quilt that we are all threaded and weaved in between, the continuum, unification of us all, right? So, joining in together what once has been apart for you, this is a sign. So, symbolic meaning of this card also reminds us that we truly are all one. We are all connected in a multitude of ways, and again, just woven together in the fabric of time. This card also reminds me, to be honest, of, the ability that we have to connect and to not connect. So call out, try asking, try integrating with spirit. Help is there, whether it is someone around you in the physical or on the other side. Try reaching out, try asking, because the sacred unity is strong right now. This connection is very, very strong for you. All you have to do is utter those loving words. And the next card is the Rainmaker. This card asks you to ask yourself a question. When was the last time that you made a creation out of the things that you already have, right? Like a wall designed by maybe imagination and recyclables, or old parts made to look like a tree in some fashion. Perhaps try this for the holidays if you do celebrate the holidays and gift. Try this card represents some supreme mastery of manifestation in making what has to be created with barely anything, right? So making it rain in a drought, let's say, able to co-create while, you know, not going out and consistently and painstakingly acquiring what you need, right? The resources are at your fingertips, and you must be creative or discover a creative solution to making something that was old or is laying around into something that is brand new and really useful. So this is all about maybe, composting, something like that. This is all about making something like taking hangers that you have in your closet already and getting, yarn that you have in your closet already and crocheting around the hangers to make a Christmas gift for somebody, something like that. So guys, then, oh, beautiful. We also have the Sweat Lodge. The Sweat Lodge is a very sacred card. Speaking of the womb, of the Mother Earth womb, what is a cradle for creation and life. The Sweat Lodge is used for participants to go in. They have, hot rocks, lava rocks, and it's kind of like a sauna. They all go in silently and sweat out what they believe are, impurities of everything from bad habits, impurities, physiologically, biologically with disease, and also, thought patterns that are not serving them in the best interest. So the Sweat Lodge asks you, this card asks you to connect to that womb of the Mother Earth, to connect to the need to sweat out, get rid of toxins. Perhaps this is asking you to be more communal, to be more open and authentic and vulnerable in expressing what you do want to purge, what you do want to kind of quote unquote metaphorically sweat out, and know that it's okay, that we're all doing it the same as you. So the final card, guys, is beautiful. Perfect. That's my nickname. Shout out, Dad. The rainbow card. So the rainbow card, the rainbow and its colors represent the 7 steps of a spiritual journey, the 7 steps of one's true spiritual path, it says in the book. They are also correlated with the colors and points of our chakras, right? So the bridge between realms is what this card represents. When this card comes into play and comes to you, it is a validation of the most sacred form, and telling you, Spirit is telling you that your relationship with the divine is pure. Your relationship and your path is one of the utmost perfection as you go along now. You are used to it. You are stepping up. You are ascending into the spiritual, pathway, and those 7 steps. You are on your way, and do not fear as much as you used to. So the relationship between the sacred spiritual realm and yourself is represented here. And this is Spirit saying thank you for really trying and doing the hard work and getting through the tough times, because a lot of spiritual awakening is uncomfortable. A lot is beautiful. But that is it for today, guys. I appreciate you. This is the timeless reading out of the Mystical Shaman deck by Colette Baron Reid. You guys take it easy. Blessings, love, and light, and tons of positive vibage.